like you mentioned when you opened up that when you and I talked, we realized we knew a lot of the same people. I think that's what is one of the equations to success is getting out there, knowing that I don't have a scarcity mindset. I'm not afraid to share. I don't like huddle in. These are my secrets. And you find that people that are successful in the business have that same mentality. So you end up in the same rooms. Like we all have a growth mindset. As much as I've learned and I know I'm still learning and growing, and you end up in rooms with people just like that. So I think it makes sense that we know the same people. That's obvious. Like if you're in this business long enough, you're not doing it on an island, you're not doing it by yourself. You're getting out there and you always have a coach, you always have a mentor, you always have accountability partners. And so if you stop doing that, I think you're going to stop growing. So I don't know how it makes me feel. It just seems part of the process to have been someone's coach and mentor because someone was mine. Multiple, like I've had multiple coaches and multiple mentors. I think it's just
Which is a good question.
natural.
So let's go back and start it off. Like, how did you get into real estate, LaDonna? Like, how and why did you choose this profession?
It chose me. No, I think it did because I've always my very first professional job, after being a waitress, like being a hostess, I was in property management. I went and rented an apartment. I'm like, I can do that. And so went and interviewed people and like, do you have experience? I'm like, no, but who does? Wiggled my way into a job and started off in property management. And from there, I started a sales and marketing company and convinced a couple of developers to convert their apartments to condos. And then
Oh,
that was in the last big boom. And then the real estate market crash happened in a very dramatic, flame throwing way here in Florida. And I thought it would be a good time to get into general real estate. Literally, people couldn't get buyers and sellers together. But pretty immediately, I started working with investors. Again, one of my mentors. And he had been flipping houses for 20 years. And I'm like, I want to know everything. And literally traded my time for knowledge. Like, I will go and I'll be the project manager. We were buying houses at the courthouse at foreclosure sales. And I learned a lot from him by basically, like I said, giving him my time for knowledge. And then I became a real estate investor. I fired him as a client. I'm like, this is great. Thank you for teaching me everything I
yeah.
know. I'm not going to go do it for myself. And he actually became my first private money lender because I was no longer finding properties for him. I'm like, I have properties, you have money, you can now be my lender. So then I started doing that really well, joined an education company, became a coach and a mentor, and then met other people along the way.